morning. Good morning. It's 7:35. The sun just came out like literally like 2 minutes ago. And I was like, where's my phone? Let me not take my hands off the steering wheel. How y'all doing this morning? Are y'all up? Y'all out of bed? Eating some almonds. And I had a little tangerine and some water. That's breakfast, okay? Something light. Something you can take on the go. Something that don't require much. So, I would have liked to show you all a morning routine. Me and my son together for morning and all that good stuff. However, me and baby boy didn't get to sleep till about 1 a.m. and then I had to turn around and get back up at 5 a.m. It was just giving exhausted, okay? So perhaps tomorrow morning I can go through those motions with you all and explain like how simple that can be for you to create and post as content. And really all it is turning your camera on and letting the camera do the heavy duty, literally. Whole storage in your phone. but yeah, so Jalen is passenger prince this morning and LJ is asleep in the back, okay? Where he need to be. Sleep, resting. Cause y'all, he gave me the blues. Gave me the blues. Had the radio on. We like to listen to Caleb in the morning. Let me see, my nails aren't done. However, I'm very hand motion expressive. So don't let that be an excuse. You know? Don't ever let, any type of image things stop you from, we're gonna call it practicing, okay? We're just gonna call it practicing, because you're not gonna get it right the very first time. Half the time, the very couple of first times, like, it's not gonna be the way you really want it to be. And if that's the case, then you will be very inconsistent. It might be with your scheduling of posting, what you want to post, just posting in general. You're not going to be doing it the way you imagined yourself doing it, because you're full of excuses. However, a lot of us tend to not take the leap of faith and just start the YouTube channel because we keep hearing, be yourself, just be you, real, raw, authentic, all the things, right? But you aren't comfortable being you. For you to have to be you, your real self, you would have to literally strip all that vanity off of you and stop trying to be something you're not, or be somebody you're not, or stop competing in lanes that you don't compare, because you'll never be them, you'll never be like them. You're always gonna end up having to be you. So for a lot of us, and including myself, like, this has turned into a becoming my real self journey. And it ain't been easy. It hasn't been easy, mainly because y'all see what it's looking like. I could drop pictures, like videos, pictures, whatever you name it. This, I would never. No, I would never. Why? Because me being myself was too hard. It was too hard to just be myself. It was easy to be a baddie. That was easy. To be something that I could just create and make up a persona, alter ego, nickname. It was easy to do that. It was hard to be Solana. true, authentic, sincere self. And I have my days, I would say. Not every single day I am just full of life because I am Solana. No. Most days I wake up and it's like, here we go again. I made a lot of mistakes. I went a lot of wrong ways. I wasn't always the one to put God first, but expect His first fruits in my life, and I wasn't giving Him my first fruits. You get what I'm saying? And I had to really understand what humble meant and become that, for me to be comfortable, because it's been uncomfortable, I'll tell you that much. But that's just me being real raw, real authentic. That's been hard. So the very first video that I really listened to and paid attention to, it was Dodash. She was just like, just be you, just be yourself. I was like, who is that? Like me, like, who is self? Who is that? I felt like I was in acting school, trying to act like myself, because I've been acting like other folks for so long and not being me for real. And 2024, I was pregnant most of the year. So, about half the year, I say almost half the year I was pregnant. So, I was the whole half of the year and some change. I'm trying to count. It's not that math ain't mathing right now. It's early. Yeah, but I was very hormonal self, going into postpartum, very hormonal self. So I was going through all these changes, but a lot of the changes I could not change. I had to go through it. But I was on a road of loving myself the way God created me, the way growing into the woman I am destined to be, and not being conformed of this world, letting loose of the world. Stop caring about the world. Stop trying to be the world. Stop trying to be a part of the world. Stop trying to act like I'm gonna miss out whatever the world has to offer, and just be me, do me. And that's been quite hard. That's why a lot of y'all ain't doing this. That's why it's so easy to congratulate other people and watch them get the very same blessing you about to get. You could have gotten, but you watch everybody else get it, and you act like you're happy for every single body. Do you know how hard that is to be happy for everybody and not be proud of your own self, not be happy for your own self, not clap for your own self? That's very hard. That's very hard. Trust me, I used to believe, just in the now, I used to believe that that was a real thing. Like, yes, I could be happy for every single everybody, and be very okay with myself. Always last to last, always at the bottom, always forgotten. No, living a rejected life ain't cool. Y'all stop thinking that's okay. It's not okay. God didn't create you to be living like that. Not at all. So I had to, get out those mindsets. Let those mindsets go. And ask God to renew my mind every single day. Renew my mind. Anything that is old, let it be what it is. Old. The past. Let it not be today. My future. My present. My future. Let me keep going forward. Narrow track. And it's working, I'd say. It's working. Like I said, it's a day at a time. But that's what I'm starting to notice. People aren't comfortable being themselves. If you gave them a skit, a character name, mama and your daddy put on that birth certificate. Be who God created you in the womb to be. Be that. And record. Delete. Take 5, 10, 15, 20 until you can post something. You're not satisfied with yourself. You're very unhappy, uncomfortable, unfamiliar with your own self. And that sucks. I had to make a choice. 2024. And that was to let every fear, every idol, every false god, every lie, every ounce of deceit, every ounce of denial, anything that I had in my mind that had me thinking like I thought I knew what all this was about, like, you know, just like everything. We've been lied to since we were children, you know. What beauty is, what the standard is, you know, what's gonna get you there. We're lied to. And now that we really seeing is really be yourself, you don't know how to do that. One thing I used to indulge in was self-love, self-care, all those things, right? Do you not know how expensive self-care, self-love gets to be? Thinking you love yourself, you gotta spend the bag. That's insecure. That's making your insecurities feel good. Pleasing the voids that need to be filled in. That's all that is, and that's what that comes from. When you take all that away, when you can't do all those things, then you don't love yourself. Man, that pity party comes, you know. But for real, I think for most of everybody, when you could really have a sit down with yourself, look at yourself in the mirror real fast, and say, hey, this is who I am. Hate it or love it. Self, hate it or love it. Hate it or love it. This is who you are. This is who I am. It might be just a bit easier for you to press record and then press post. Everybody's saying, do this 5 steps and you're gonna blow up. You gonna blow your head off trying to compete in a lane where you do not compare. You need to really get in a place where you're like, you know what? This is what I'm good at. This is what I suck at, and be okay with it. I can practice this, but this just ain't my thing. And be fine. Y'all, we're here at school. We made it to school. It is 7:49. And the line looking short, y'all. And the line looking real short. Yeah. I like it when the line is short, y'all. Baby in the back don't cut up as nearly as long, and I don't gotta really wait for 40 kids to hop out before us. We really just get out. I'm gonna just go this way. Yeah. Ooh. I've been driving for about an hour. My son's school is an hour away from home, but it's well worth it.
Please.
So my phone overheated on my dash by the vet. Jalen is about to get out.
Ow.
Like I said, even though I had to drive an hour to take him to school, it was very well worth it. I love his school. Right? No, excuse me.
Sorry.
The school is a really good school. I always say, y'all, invest in your child's future, in their education, the quality of adults. Good morning. Hi. Have a good day, Jalen. Invest in the quality of adults that you have your children around. It matters. It matters. And we are about to go. That was fast. Look at that. That was so fast. I'm so happy it was that fast. And just like that. Amen. We gone. We gone. We gone. We gone. Okay, so like this is how I'm just gonna tell y'all how, you know, it's trial and error. You make a mistake every now and again. I got my phone, it's on 4K 60, but it's facing the wrong way. And guess what? I will live and surely not die, says the Lord, okay? And neither will you. Just give it a go. Just give it a go. But it took a real leap, like when I said big leap, because I just wasn't comfortable being myself. And I didn't know how to say that either. I didn't know how to say, yeah, I really don't love myself enough like that. I don't really care about myself enough like that. I don't really believe in myself enough like that. I don't really know myself enough like that. I don't really trust myself enough like that. All those things, whatever it is that you struggle with yourself, it might be hard to really be very vulnerable and honest with yourself prior to really doing this, for you to know. Because guess what? In order for somebody to believe that you are being yourself, you have to believe that you being yourself. And trust and believe me, people know when you ain't being yourself. Just like deep down, you know you ain't being yourself. People can see that. That's why you can't do it. Because you know people gonna see that phony. Because it's gonna shine through eventually. At some point, the real you gonna peep out. Some people still gonna like you and love you, and some people really gonna be like, hold on, you had it. You tried to get us. Swiper, no swiping. I want to say, you know, that's okay. Because some people, they really don't even know they have an identity issue. That's all it is. It's an identity issue. But for the vast majority, yeah, a lot of us, that's our problem. We scared of not just what other people gonna say. That's a part of it. But people say stuff to the most popping people on here. Get real. What it is you scared of what people gonna say and think about you being the real you. And my pastor said this maybe a few Sundays ago. If you could hear what the people say about you on the ground, you can still hear that, you ain't high up enough. Meaning, you too low. You are extremely low if you can hear in your mind everything that everybody has to say about you or has said about you, when it's irrelevant. It's not gonna get you where you got to go. I mean, you use it as some fuel, but come on now, y'all. Come on now. I need you to be up and ready this morning, no matter what you got going on, and believe in yourself. If this is what you want to do, and you are trying to do YouTube, it's in your mind. You've been thinking about it. You've been contemplating on it, procrastinating about it. Started 5, 7, 10 years ago and only posted 2 videos and think you're a part of, you know, the whole shabam. And really, you just got a pinky toe in. Get your life. get that part of life together. I need to take my car to the car wash. Ugh. Yeah, being a boy mom is not simple. They come with a lot of stuff. Like, they make a mess. So it's all good. I don't know how I got this dirt tracked in my car, but some little boy did it. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I told myself no coffee. We done. I'm done. Only unless it's black. And I don't feel like drinking black coffee today. So, yeah. I am cutting the sugars out. If it ain't a fruit, I can't have it. Yeah. So we're gonna go through a couple of withdrawals today. A couple of withdrawals between today and Friday. A couple of withdrawals. But it's gonna be just fine. It'll be just fine because God is good. Now, if y'all gotta get out and be driving today, y'all drive safe. God bless you. Stay prayed up. Treat others the way you want others to treat you. Y'all enjoy this day. Happy Tuesday.